So ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the press conference. So I would like to once again invite on stage Honorable Minister from Tourism Nagaland, Shri Temjin sir, to kindly join us on stage, requesting Mr. Kiran sir, the CEO, Suchir India Group, to kindly join us on stage, requesting Shri Abu Mehta ji, Honorable Advisor to Chief Minister of Nagaland, to kindly join us on stage, and also requesting Shri Teja Meru sir, Honorable Chairman for Task Force for Music and Art, to kindly join us on stage. And not missing out the name, our world music producer, the one and only Mr. Ramna Garu, to also join us on the stage for the press. The floor is open for the Q&A sessions. I know there are a lot of questions running around, and even I have few questions. So yes, let's see what answers do we get, and how interesting this festival is going to be for the people of Telangana. So anybody who would like to ask a question, you can kindly raise your hand. We would get you the mic. So right after this, we are about to witness a few glimpses of the performance that you have just seen in the video right in front of your eyes. So make sure that you enjoy this evening with that, and starting off with the first question.
Hello. Hi, sir. Good evening, Kiran Garu. Good evening, all of you, the dignitaries. Sir, I want to know how Suchir India is supporting this event. In which way you are supporting it? Overall, మీరు ఇక్కడ తెలంగాణ నుంచి నాగాలాండ్ వెళ్ళారు అటువైపుకి. సో అక్కడ ఎలాంటి సపోర్ట్ మీకు ఈ ఈవెంట్కి అండ్ ఎస్పెషల్లీ అక్కడ టూరిజంకి మీరు ఇస్తున్నారు?
Thank you, Sagaru. See, this Nagaland Hornbill Festival, it's not just Nagaland's festival. You know, every state has got its own the uniqueness and special IPs, intellectual properties. This Hornbill Festival, not only Nagaland's, but it's a pride to India. So when I heard about it, I thought, you know, it should be promoted across the country, and it's known only in the intellectuals, but it should go to the masses. So, and especially the Telangana people are known for, you know, that they're art lovers. So we wanted to bring it over here and wanted to partner. The Telangana wanted to partner, and Suchir India wanted to be a bridge between the Telangana and the Nagaland. So we grabbed this opportunity, and we have become the bridge between Telangana and the Nagaland. And we wanted to say, you know, a lot of tourist the visitings and the musical interactions, and a lot of delegations from here to there, there to here. So this is just a beginning. So that is how the Suchir India is playing. As you all know that Suchir India is, you know, known for supporting music, sports, and, you know, and the CSR activities. That is how we got connected.
Can we have the next question? Yes, sir.
Good evening, everybody. So my question is to the minister. So it's indeed great honor to see you here. You are one of the most funny mans, or funny politicians, and we know you as one of the top guys, and your humor is extremely popular across India. So now my limited question is, so there are only two kinds of men on earth. One is happy and the other one is married. That is what you tell. So I wanted to propose that why can't you come to Telangana and get married to one local girl here? So it's on a humor side, but I would like to know the answer from you. Thank you.
I would put it this way. Tonight is a night for a ticket to Hornbill, not ticket to Imnalong. So I think what Dr. Kiranji is doing, the efforts of his magnanimity towards a Shreyas Bharat, knowing each other. You know, I was just telling my elder brother here, Honorable Advisor, that when he WhatsApped me from the United Kingdom and said, ticket to Hornbill is going to have a, you know, press conference, national press conference here at Hyderabad. I just said, oh, it's wonderful. And to be able to come here, resonate with all of you, and through this medium of the media and the digital platform, it's not just to just say something, but it's truly an international experience at the Hornbill Festival. The chairman for TAFMA is there. I think Nagaland is the only state in the country where a separate department of only music is completely strengthened, supported by the government of the state. So you would see this ticket to Hornbill, where after a few days, many bands from all over the country are going to compete in Nagaland. And the best will be there to see at the Hornbill Festival. And it's coming together of Telangana and Nagaland. Actually, it's a sea apart when it comes to the people group. I think my Dr. Kiranji is a pioneer, not only for his infrastructure business or corporate, but pioneer in making a social, collaboration. Today, I would never have imagined, or my big brothers here, that we would be here in Telangana, in Hyderabad, announcing the ticket to the Hornbill Festival from Hyderabad. It is truly amazing that a small state at the easternmost border of our country, and Hyderabad, one of the greatest modern city that is resonating so well, not only in India, but throughout the world today. And here we are to Dr. Kiranji and your team. Thank you very much. Please come to the Hornbill Festival. Marriage, we'll talk next time.
Kiran
Yes.
garu,
Can I?
Yeah, sir.
Good evening, sir. My name is Kamal. Firstly, congratulations. I think this is one of the momentous occasion when two states are coming together and collaborating, and that's going to be one of those examples for many more states to do in the future. And congrats, Kiran, for taking initiative to bring two states and the tourism together. That's a fantastic initiative. My questions are twofold. One, could you elaborate a little more about the arrangements, what all we could witness in this festival, in terms of, let's say, from Telangana, when somebody comes here, what are the arrangements that we could, what are the experiences that we can have in this place? And because this is about a band battle, as you say, what kind of music do you showcase? Is it English, Western, classical, tribal? What kind of music is that we could possibly try to experience? Thank you.
Thank you for that question. Yeah, before I proceed, I also want to thank everybody present here for making this collaboration and partnership possible. A special thanks to my good friend, Dr. Kiran, for bringing the two states together. He is a well-known industrialist, a well-known entrepreneur, but I think it is initiatives like this that contribute towards the nation-building process. Prime Minister Modi said, if Northeast is not developed, India is not developed. So we need entire India to work together collectively so that we work for each other and we ensure that every part of India develops together in a progressive manner. Now, coming to your question, as I said earlier, it's a 10-day festival. We have more than 200 events. First and foremost, it's a cultural festival that celebrates the cultural way of tribal life in Nagaland and the Northeast. Every day, you have cultural performances by different tribes, different communities, different states, and even from abroad. We have a music festival in the evenings, food and handloom handicraft bazaar, art and film festival, literature and children's festival. We have fishing festivals in the rivers and the lakes. We have adventure sports in the mountains and the valleys of Nagaland. So there's actually, as I said, there are hundreds of events taking place over a period of 10 days. So the Hornbill Festival is a festival which you can't do at once. You got to keep coming back for more. And every year there are more and more events that get added on, and it spreads to the other districts. Apart from the headquarters, which is in Kohima, there are several getaways that you can plan from Kohima. You can get into the villages and mountains of Nagaland. You can get to the Indo-Myanmar border, where there is a famous house of a village chief, where the bedroom is in Myanmar and the kitchen is in Nagaland. The international boundary cuts through his house. Amazing locations like that, once in a lifetime experiences. Coming to the music, 10 days of musical celebrations, starting from traditional folk fusion to Western to rap to popular culture. Every type of music, including Hindustani, classical. In fact, the Grammy Award winner, Pandit Vishwa Mohan Bhatt, is one of our ambassadors. He has performed several times at the Hornbill Festival. Dr. A.R. Rahman, he is one of our global ambassadors, and he came and experienced the Hornbill Festival a few years back, and this year he has produced a documentary film on Nagaland's music, which was, the trailer was released at Cannes in France, and the world premiere took place in Australia. So it's a vast canvas. It'll be unfair on my part to explain everything, but let me tell you, it's an experience that will ensure that you come back time and again. But the music is a huge and vast canvas, something for everybody.
Thank you so much. Before we take another question, we would like to invite on stage one of the amazing entrepreneur and an amazing producer from our Telugu film industry, People's Media Factory, and he's an entrepreneur from People Tech, managing director, the one and only person who have given us amazing hits with different movies like Oh Baby, Gudachari, and many more to add on. And he's none other than Mr. T.G. Vishwaprasad Garu. So please put your hands together for Mr. T.G. Vishwaprasad Garu, who has always been there with the new concepts that he would like to produce. And yes, he's got, I would request Shri Kiran Garu to kindly present the plan to T.G. Vishwaprasad Garu. Yes, and he's also coming up with his new film swag, which is one of its kind, and he says that you would definitely need a lot of dare to produce such a movie. Thank you so much, sir, for gracing this occasion. And yes, any more further questions?
సార్ కిరణ్ గారు, మీరు లయన్ కిరణ్గా అందరికీ తెలుసండి. ఇక్కడ ప్రత్యేకించి నాగాల్యాండ్ గవర్నమెంట్ అంటే మినిస్టర్ గారు మీ గురించి మాట్లాడటం చాలా గొప్పగా అనిపించింది. అండ్ మీకు నాగాల్యాండ్ ప్రభుత్వంతో కావచ్చు, నాగాల్యాండ్తో ప్రత్యేక అనుబంధం ఏమైనా ఉందా?
మళ్ళొకసారి చెప్తారా అగైన్?
నాగాల్యాండ్తో మీకు ఎలాంటి అనుబంధం ఉంది, ప్రత్యేక అనుబంధం?
నార్త్ ఈస్టర్న్ స్టేట్స్ తోటి కంప్లీట్గా ఉందండి. అండ్ నాగాల్యాండ్ తోటి వీ కీప్ హియరింగ్ అబౌట్ నాగాల్యాండ్ అండ్ ద టైటిల్ ఇట్ సెల్ఫ్ ద నాగా, అది వినగానే మనకు తెలియని ఒక ఎమోషనల్ కనెక్ట్ అవుతుంది. ఐ మీన్ ఐఎమ్ ఏ ఫెరషియస్ రీడర్. నాకు నాగాల్యాండ్ గురించి, దాని హిస్టరీ గురించి విన్నప్పుడు, ఇఫ్ యూ look at the Nagaland's history, it's a 16 tribes. It's a small, it's a 2 million, and it's a 20 lakhs population in the state. Out of 20 lakhs, there are 16 tribes, 16 or 17 tribes, I believe, 17 tribes and 12 sub-tribes. And we look at India as a diversity, unity in diversity, but look at a small state of 2 million people with the 17 tribes and 12 sub-tribes, and each got their own language. It's we need to study and we need to learn a lot of things from the Nagaland's history. And the beauty is, without any connectivity, and it's very difficult to travel and all, landslides and border issues, but still they preserved their culture, their traditions. Each one got their own textile, like their clothing and all, their food habits, their artifacts are different, everything. I mean, on the small state low, can we see this kind of diverse, the culture and everything. So that is how we thought, somebody should, we all should know about it. I mean, we are going to Europe, we are going to all across the world. I mean, Indians are feeding the many of the countries, but we are ignoring our own beauty. So it is a time, and a nation building, and it is not that, it's not just giving a statement, but we should, as a domestic travelers, we should visit the northeastern states. How many of here, most of the people, you might have traveled across the Europe, but not to the northeastern states. But it is, time has come, we need to create that buzz. So that is, ignited me to host this event. Please ask questions to the ministers, and you wanted to know anything about Nagaland and about Hornbill Festival. They are here to answer your questions.
So yes, I also get the opportunity to ask the question. Yes, so we've heard it for 10 days we have this festival. So what happens in this 10 days? Do we represent different cultures, or what happens in each day? Is there something different or anything monotonous happening? Like, do we have to experience it for 10 days, or how is it? That would, if you would let us know more about it.
Yeah, no, you don't have to be there all 10 days. If you can, wonderful. But even a day or 2 or 3 days is very good. In the mornings, we have all the cultural showcasing. As Dr. Lion Kiran has said, that we have different tribes that show the different dances, songs, and their tribal attires and motifs in the morning till about 4 o'clock. And every evening, starting at 5 o'clock till about 9 or 10 in the evening, we have the music concerts, which Sir had said, we showcase all types of genres of music from many bands across India and the world. So 10 days, absolutely, you're most welcome. But 2-3 days also, you can see all of it in its full flavor and color. Thank you.
Yeah, the epicenter of the Hornbill Festival is in a place called Kisama, located in the mountains of Nagaland. We call it the Naga Heritage Village. It is shaped in the map of Nagaland, and each tribe has a traditionally built home there. We call it the Morungs. So as you walk around the village, you will experience different tribes in different Morungs. There'll be cultural performances going on there. The food of that tribe will be available. So it's an immersive experience that you will do. There's a huge bamboo pavilion, we call it, one of the biggest bamboo shopping malls in the world, where there is a handloom and handicraft exhibition and bazaar going on. There is an art festival where you can not only participate, but see some great artworks from artists from around the country. Exhibitions are going on. There's a buy and sell. Film festival takes place in the evening. There are box office performances in different parts of the city. So, lot to do. Whether you will spend 10 days or not depends once you reach there. So, it's up to you. But I suspect a lot of you will be changing your flight tickets once you get there. Yeah, so a lot to do, and people keep coming back for more.
నమస్తే అండి కిరణ్ గారు, నా పేరు కీర్తి. మీరు ఫస్ట్ టైం ఆనరబుల్ ఫెస్టివల్కి ఎప్పుడు వెళ్ళారు అండ్ వెళ్ళినప్పుడు మీ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ ఎలా ఉంది? దాన్ని మన హైదరాబాద్లో ఇంట్రడ్యూస్ చేయాలని ఎందుకు అనుకున్నారు?
నేను హార్న్బిల్ ఫెస్టివల్కి ఇప్పటిదాకా వెళ్ళలేదు, బట్ ఐ కీప్ హియరింగ్ అబౌట్ ఫర్ ద లాస్ట్ 7 years. Last year also I tried, but I didn't go. But this time when I heard about it, I not only wanted to go there, but I wanted to promote it in Telangana. So that is how I contacted the Telangana tourism, and Telangana tourism also showed interest because even they wanted to partner this Hornbill festival. This time I am going. Please, I suggest you all to join me for this Hornbill festival in Nagaland.
Yeah. Hello. Yeah, Kiran, thanks for inviting us here for the great event. And I want to know what is the facility we can get it there during the festival at the Nagaland for during that 10 days. Any accommodations like any hotels or what is the thing?
They're asking about what, yeah.
Yeah, it's actually a little bit difficult to make last minute arrangements. It's a very popular festival. Our inventory is almost to the brim every time we have. But yes, there are several travel agents which make arrangements. There is something for everything, from star hotel facility to camping in the riverside or in the valleys. There are campsites in nature. There's glamping venues. There are budget hotels. We have a partnership with Airbnb, so we promote homestays. A lot of people come to Nagaland for homestays because we promote a form of tourism that is experiential. We can't offer the best luxury resorts and the five-star hotel stays that you can go to perhaps Bali, Thailand and elsewhere. But you come to Nagaland, you will have an experiential and an immersive experience. We focus on homestays. We have partnership with Airbnb. Our aim is that when you come to Nagaland, you make friends with the local people. And we also ensure that local people make friends with tourists from around the world. The aim is to create relationships and friendships that go beyond just one experience of Hornbill Festival. So when you come to Nagaland, you'll take a piece of our heart and you'll become a friend of ours also. The focus is on experiential tourism.
Great. And now I would request our dignitary who have joined us right now. Before that, I would like to introduce Vishwa Prasad Garu on stage. Manatho paatu unnaru our Honorable Minister for Tourism, Temjan Sir, and then we have Honorable Advisor to Chief Minister, Nagaland, Mr. Shri Abu Mehta, and then we have Honorable Chairman for Task Force for Music and Arts, Mr. Teja Maru. And here we have Vishwa Prasad Garu who have joined us just now. The moment we see People's Media Factory on any film, we are ready that this is going to be something new, a new flavor, a new movie, a new experience that we would be about to get on 70mm. Similarly, he is one of the person who has been an exceptional entrepreneur, and we are thrilled and excited to have you over here, sir. May I request you to kindly address the gathering, please. Can we have a round of applause, everybody, for TG Vishwa Prasad Garu?
Yeah, hello everyone. I learned about this festival from Srinivas from Shreyas. So it was quite fascinating for me to know about the kind of music fest you organize in Nagaland and the kind of participation you have, and so I thought it's good to come here and see how we can connect from Telangana or from the Telugu states to participate in the festival. And yeah, like she said, I run a film production doing films across India, and we'll definitely explore coming to Nagaland to make some pictures. And again, thanks for coming to Hyderabad.
No wonder we'll soon see a shooting shot in Nagaland from Vishwa Prasad Garu. Thank you so much. I would now request the dignitaries kindly please come forward for the photo op, and then we have few other dignitaries who are about to join us. So requesting all the dignitaries on the stage to come forward for a photo op, and then we can have few more questions coming up. We would request the crowd in here to kindly Thank you so much. We would request Temjan sir, Abu sir and Teja sir to kindly take your seats back, requesting Kiran sir and Ramna sir and Vishwa Prasad sir to kindly get back to your seats off the stage, because we have few more dignitaries who have joined us with an invitation. We are thrilled and excited, and also we would like to present the gratitude to you, sir. Former Tourism Minister Shri Peddireddy Garu, I would request you to kindly join us on stage, sir. Peddireddy Garu వేదికన రావాల్సిందిగా మనవి చేసుకుంటున్నాను. Can we have a round of applause? And also requesting Our Central Minister, current MLC, Shri L. Ramana Garu, to kindly join us on stage, sir. మీరు కూడా వేదికన రావాల్సిందిగా మనవి చేసుకుంటున్నాను. And also the senior bureaucrat and the retired IAS, Shri Ajay Mishra ji, to kindly join us on stage. Can we have round of applause for the other dignitaries who have just joined us on the stage? Yes. Any more further questions? Any questions? Okay. How many people can we expect in this festival, sir? Because we have heard it's more than 150 years now that the tradition has been going on. So how many people we generally expect, and what are the safety measures that also comes under consideration? So can you just throw a light on it, sir?
As I said, the festival takes place across 6 districts, but the epicenter is the Naga Heritage Village. Last year, on one day, we had more than 1 lakh people visit that village. So it differs from day to day, but the tourists are spread out across 6 districts and across more than 200 events. So it's very difficult to put numbers to how much come in and come out, but the unique aspect about this festival is that we have a lot of international tourists that come from the West. Another interesting aspect is that what I have noticed in the past few years, a lot of universities and colleges plan their annual activity week during this festival. I've run into university students from, outside the country, Delhi University, Ashoka University, planning their annual activity week during the festival. I've also run into a lot of friends like the IS community, the police service, revenue service, doing their annual reunions or their decadal reunions during the festival. So people come up with their own ideas to experience the festival, and some come to get away from it all, from the hustle and bustle of the city life. Last year, we had the US ambassador to India as one of our chief guests. Early in the morning at 6 a.m., he was up in the mountains on a trek and tweeting from more than 4,000 feet above sea level. So everybody comes for a different experience.
Amazing.
Can I have one more question, sir? You were saying a lack of people, let's say every day, reaching out to the hills. It also impacts a small place when so many people gather on a single day and they indulge in so many things, which could possibly have its impacts on the nature. So while we promote ecotourism, could you tell us on what are those measures you're taking to ensure that the nature, in spite of all these people coming to your place, is still kept intact?
Thank you very much for that question. In fact, I was going to highlight that in one of my, sharings. You see, it's an eco-festival. It's a tribal festival. And we also ensure that the footprint of the festival stays green. We promote Hornbill Festival as a green festival. We have sustainable measures. A lot of the venues use renewable energy, and we try as much as possible to ensure that the ecological impact is as minimum as possible. The entire festival site everywhere is plastic-free zone. It's difficult to make that into a 100% policy, but every year we improve upon our policies. Nagaland is very concerned about the ecological impact of tourism. We have a policy that ensures that we don't have over-tourism. Today, everywhere in the world, especially in Europe, they are grappling with over-tourism. We are trying to take steps where tourism does not impact the Naga way of life, where culture is not compromised, where heritage is protected. So these measures are in place. The festival is a green festival. We try to use green initiatives from the moment you enter, be it transportation system, be it waste management, be it use of energy. We don't use fireworks during the entire episode of all the festivals. And there is a lot of green initiatives that are undertaken by a number of NGOs and, non-governmental organization. We have horticulture department promoting, horticulture and forest department promoting green initiatives. We have a flower festival, a bonsai festival, and all these we engage with students where resource persons come in, give lectures in college campuses. We have students on experiential tours, and one of the underpinning messages we try to put across is to ensure that Nagaland's ecology, environment is protected. So Hornbill, as I said, is a green festival, and we continue to promote it as a green festival.
Amazing. So yeah, one more question.
Hi, namaste, and thank you very much for coming here and inviting us for the Hornbill Festival. Yeah, I hope you can see me now. So having 17 tribes and 12 sub-tribes, one can only imagine how rich the culture of Nagaland must be. So my question is, as a part of Tourism and Culture Department, how do you and your team manage to keep such diverse yet distinctive cultures alive, and that to protecting it for centuries together? And how do you give it that equal importance, because it is definitely very diverse? Did you hear my question?
The last line.
So having 17 tribes and 12 sub-tribes, so yeah, the culture must be very diverse and yet distinctive. So how does the Department of Tourism and Culture of Nagaland keep it alive and protect it equally from centuries together?
Hello. Let me answer you that way. First of all, coming to Hornbill Festival and to the Naga people, we are not different. The Hornbill Festival, which happens at Kisama from the 1st till the 10th, resonates the way of life of all the 17 tribes of the Nagas and the sub-tribes. That is why my seniors who are sitting with me here, we are unable to say everything out, because it's an experiential tourism for the rest of the world. You can take out a Naga from Nagaland and bring it to Hyderabad, but you cannot take out the Naganess from him or her, wherever you may take him. The way we are is the festival. So having 17 different tribes, see, many people talk about our tribes, and there are many other tribes in the rest of the country. We all resonate together with them. But the uniqueness about the Naga people are your traditional heritage is indigenous to you, to the land, to the soil, to the way of life. There are many people, many tribes which you may call them as endangered species, not only for animals, but even for the Nagas. There are tribes which are even less than 60, 70,000 in population. They have their own distinct language, dialect. They have their own curated food system, which is very different from the other tribe just living across the river. Their very own traditions and culture, which is separate from the tradition and the culture of another Naga. Example, my elder brother, honorable advisor here, belongs to the Angami Naga tribe. I belong to the Au Naga tribe. In between us, there are the Lotha tribe people. We are one, but our traditional and cultural practices and the system and the way of life is completely, unique to each other also. So the Department of Tourism or Art and Culture need not do much effort to preserve it. Just as Honorable Advisor to the Honorable CM has just said, we are more aware that tourism doesn't spoil or disturb the fabric of our traditions and culture and the way of life. We are looking for people who want to experience a different festival that not only is to enjoy, but also to connect with our people. The greatest goal for this Hornbill Festival is the way we are should be known even to the people of Telangana, to the rest of the country. And it's truly an experiential tourism. Let me just cover it by saying that also. If you would love to stay in a 5-star hotel or in a 7-star hotel, I think I would be here at Hyderabad. You have some of the best hotels the country has ever seen. But if you want to experience the homeliness, the love, because the human resource of Nagaland, the Nagas, are hospitable by nature. If your vehicle breaks down, people will not just pass away. They will come and stop. And they will try to help you out. And we don't honk around with the lot of horns and all. So it's an experience that you have to see. And so kindly come. If you are not satisfied, one-way air ticket I'll personally give.
Yeah, thank you. With this, I guess we are into the questions. Thank you so much to all the dignitaries who have joined us on the stage. We would now request you to kindly take your seat back and enjoy the performances joining us on stage. Thank you so much.